So instead of using the visual builder on the front end, I'm in the Divi builder on the back end of the Georgia Rivers Gala page. And there's something odd about this section, but it seems to be working, so I'm going to leave it. But this is really your main issue, and then we'll see what else there is. So I'm just going to make a new row because I don't know, there's too complicated, all the stuff going on with this row. So we'll try this. We're just going to go new row, a 3-column, and then I will not insert modules. I'll just drag them, and then we'll make adjustments to the row. So I think just clarification, new 3-col row. We'll just call it that. And then so we can compare, I'm gonna just duplicate and drag each one of these. These are gonna need reformatting. And then this. Let's see. Okay, so then I know without looking that I need to change some of this stuff, sizing. So I am going to use custom gutter width. Let's try one, we'll see how that looks. I do want to equalize the column heights, and I want the rows to be centered. And then as far as spacing goes, we know that the whole row wants to have padding on the right and left. I'll go back in and edit these on the front, but I'm going to just put them in. So let's try 30 pixels and connect it. And we'll see what happens with this. And then I know you have a background image. I don't remember what it is. Just to test it, I'm just going to give it a color. And I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to preview. Okay, so now we have a full width row. And we can adjust the spacing. So that I could probably do visually once it's in here. And then I don't know if you want these to be dark like that, we can do that. So I think you have to do that in here. So I'm gonna double check the settings I had on this column. Yeah, so we had this color as the column background. And I could copy the settings, but I think I don't want to, just in case. So it's 272727, and we'll just do that. So then you go here, edit this, and this is assuming you want this to stay the same. Actually might be here, recent, no. Never mind. I'm gonna do 272727, and we could save that, but not right now. Go back to settings, column. So now I think I should be able to copy the column style. Then you can paste column style, paste. So now they should all have that background. Let's have a look. Preview. Yeah, All right, so now we just, to do the spacing in the background, I will go into the front end view. There was one other thing I remember. Let's have a look again. Okay, preview. So we had, oh, I see your issues with what's above it. Okay. And then, okay, so you must be using the same formatting on these wording sections. So what we want to do really is just copy some other wording section and drag it into there. So we've got, let's see, which one's word? So celebrating 25 years to the swamps, and I think it's just directions going down. We'll have to see. Okay. Zoom is in my way. Close. Don't ever start editing in the preview window. All right. I will pause the recording for a minute while I figure something out. So I looked up here and I saw that you had a height assigned. I just changed, it was on 125 and I changed it to auto for the row above these guys, and that's what was making the overlap. Not sure how you did that or why, or you must have probably copied something that had a height and not realized the row had those settings. You might have some settings. Let's see if we have anything. That's on auto. So I think that was the issue, and I think we can double check it here. Oops, I keep hitting spacing. Height is on auto. Might have been this one. No, okay, that's not the issue here. All right. I'm gonna switch to the front. I'm gonna save what I have, and I'm gonna switch to I want to just see the front for a second. So when we go to mobile, I will fix all this. Trying to figure out what is causing this overlap. Probably we'll just redo these rows. So we've got that and that. Which is all here. Looks like you have an extra sentence in there that you don't need. But that wouldn't have done anything except create a space. And then, I don't know, do you have any margins? No. left. I'm not sure if you meant to have an indent on the left, but that's what you got here. Probably so. Wait, is that the whole row? No, you wouldn't want that, I don't think. Let's double check. All right, let's look at one that we know we like. So this one seems fine. I'm going to attempt to, actually let's call it intro. Intro, copy. Let's move this down, but not into the green. And let's put it here. And then let's delete, and I'm gonna see if it's still doing that when we do that. Preview. That's the above one. So let's duplicate this. I mean, I'm not sure why that has to be its own row. Let's find out what happens if we just put it here. Okay, so it's in the text itself. Now we know that. So there is a setting in the text itself. Here you go. We don't want that auto. Probably that's gonna fix it. Yeah. So I don't understand why some things had heights. You must have copied them from other elements that were, you got to make sure you're copying the right type of module, one that isn't set up for a particular spacing. So I don't know what you copied, but anyway, you need to get rid of the height. That's all it was. There was a height on the text module, and then there was a height on the whole row in some cases. So now I will style this. So let's get out of here. Update. And then you can click build on front end when this is done, but I think it's smoother and more safe if you click view page and then go enable visual builder. So now, before I worry about the mobile, let's see what you got in the background. Or actually, well, let me take that back. If I can do it this way. Oh yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, go here, go to background, go to image. Here I'm going to say, um, copy background. I right clicked over there. That's what I want. Sorry, took me a minute. So then you want to go to this one, and you can go background, and you can go click on image. Oh, won't let me. Oh, paste background. I have to right click a little bit to the right of the photo. There we go. That's the photo. There we go. All right, so now I can delete this one. And let's get the columns. I'm assuming you want column spacing, which we don't have. So this is the spacing for the whole row, but what we want is wait, that's not what we want. We want to do the no. Okay, so what we want to do is change the gutter width. So if you want them to touch, it would be 1. If you want space, go to 2. That should do it. 2 is pretty close to the 30 pixel, but if you want to make it the same, then it looks like we could go to spacing, maybe 40. Yeah, it's closer. I don't know. This I'm just eyeballing it because this is the divvies amount. Try 35. There. Okay. So then this looks like it has a lot of space. I think it might just be a return that you've got going on here. No. Oh, it's the H1 spacing. So we could go here and change the margin. See what 0 does. It's not that. It's not that. Well, this is a heading and this is a heading. So one thing you can do is copy module style. So I'm right clicking and then let's see if this solves this. Paste module. Yeah, there. Okay, so you can find one you like if you know that you're targeting the right thing. Paste the styles. However, you're using, so as far as SEO and just what the web likes, you shouldn't be using heading 1 throughout the site, throughout the page. You really want to have one heading 1 at the top, and then everything below that should be 2 or 3, and it should follow a hierarchical structure. But yeah, I don't know if I want to get into that right now, so we'll leave it. And then let's just see what this looks like. Let me go here. That looks good. That looks good. This all looks good, so I think you're good. So that's what it looks like on mobile. And you can, of course, test it on a real mobile. I think we're done. So I'm going to exit the visual builder, save and exit. And I'll look at it on my phone. So I noticed one issue is she's cropping oddly when it's only on the phone, it's not here. Oh, there you go, mobile view. So let's go back to enable visual builder. And put it into mobile view. And then let's take a look at her. Whoop, it's not doing it now. Well, let's just see. Probably what we could do is just copy module styles off him, paste module style on her, and hope that that solved it. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go save, and I'm going to go check the phone again. And this may not refresh without purging the cache, which means I have to get out of the page, out of edit mode. I don't know why else would we be doing that. Have a quick look. We don't want any min max height. Oh, maybe that's what it is. No. No. Let's see. If her photo was smaller, that would account for that because it's blowing it up. Okay, I paused it because I had to figure out what was going on with the image, and I figured it out. So I downloaded the image you had and I resized it to be the same size as his, and then I re-uploaded it because you had this one at was a different resolution also, which might have caused an issue. So it was 96 resolution and it was like a 1300 something size as a square, and then this one was only 419 as a square. This one's a little different, but they were both working. But anyway, once I put in closer size and then made sure that the image was on forceful width, then it looks fine on mobile. It's not cropping her weird anymore. So everything should be good unless there's little details you still want to take care of. Okay. So I'm gonna save and exit.